All right, here is the window tint review of your setup. So number one, I can tell it's wrong. Not wrong. It's not the best optimized because this little icon. So the little icon that has Google ADV1, it has a little searching glass, and it has like this little thing on the left. That means that you have search display on and you have Google Search Partner. So that's a settings issue. Um, Obviously, it hasn't run a single dollar. You have it on maximize clicks. So what I'm going to do already is I'm going to change the settings. I'm going to look at the settings. And we have, so you're going for leads, which in a way, it doesn't even know if it's not completely there. So if you go to the settings, you look at network, search network, remove that. Because it says include Google search partners. That means other websites that isn't Google will get your ads. So if someone went to ask.com and looked up, morning Phantom, if someone went to ask.com and looked up window tinting near me, it will show the ad there. But why would somebody go to ask.com in order to look for window tinting? That doesn't make sense. And then the display network are the web banner ads all over the internet, and it just mixes the data. If you want to do a display ads, fine, but do it on a separate campaign. That way, because a display click costs considerably less than a search click, and also you can get way more impressions on the display network than you can on the search network. So it just throws off your data. So we're gonna remove that. So save. We've already just saved you wasted dollars. Target location. So you have 4 locations, an exclusion. So let's see what that looks like. Also, location options. This is gonna save you money as well. So you have presence or interest in an area versus presence in the area. So, for example, you're in Arkansas. If I showed interest in Arkansas, maybe I'm just doing research for like a concert over there, or I'm looking at some article about Arkansas. I would seemingly look like I'm interested in that area, so I might see your ad all the way from Houston. Obviously, I'm not going to get my car tinted by you at all, ever, so I shouldn't see that ad. I should only see the ad if I'm actually in the area that you put as the location. So I'm going to switch this setting to presence. People enter regularly in your location. So like if they drive by it in and out, like let's say they, what the heck? Another task is trying to change this instantly. Please try again. Okay. Oh, are you doing it? Are you on here live doing it? So you'll, okay. Let me just say this again because it looks like it reverted. So, okay, let's see. Location, presence, and people in. Okay, cool. So I'm just making sure it's saved. English, if you speak Spanish, I mean, screw it, add it. I would. You may want to do like 2 campaigns, but like sometimes I like to try it. Spanish speaking keywords are generally not as expensive, or rather, they're more affordable simply because there's not as much competition, but it just depends if you want to try it or not. Bidding maximize clicks. I always usually start maximize clicks, to be honest. We've been doing more manual cost per click because we have a digital ads manager, and he actually like spends the time to like look at the bids, change the bids, lower them, raise them, match the budget to the bid. Whereas when it was just me doing freaking 50 accounts, I can't do all that. So maximize clicks is a good medium. I won't touch it. Phantom, what's a good amount to set up campaign as a test? As a test, for your type of business, I think 15 to 20 bucks is fine. Another strategy on top of your normal campaign. Yeah, I think $15, and you could just do like Monday through Thursday or something. Like you don't have to let it run indefinitely. I would do something like that. Because even $10, honestly. But you don't have to let it run that long. I would probably let it run like, I don't know, 2 weeks, see how it does. But when times are good, like don't do it when it's like a terrible storm and no one's really looking for it. All right, let's go to the campaign side now. So we're going to hit campaigns. We have one ad group, and let's check out the keywords. Okay, we got window tinting, 5 window tinting, printing, window tinting, and they're all phrase match. So you have 5 keywords. I would say like you probably want more keywords in reference to, what's the word I'm looking for? like kind of just like broad categories. So like I'm gonna open up ChatGPT and I'm literally gonna put what are some good it's auto, right? Some good auto window tint Google Ads keywords that I can go after. I mean, there's not that many. If you're just doing window tinting, it's not like there's not that many versions of it. This is my two-step approach. So they're calling it core keywords. I call them like your general. So in this example, window tinting near me, car window tinting near me, auto window tinting near me. They're generally the same thing. So even if you put like window tinting just as a phrase match, it encompasses all this. And then they have tint types. So ceramic window tint, carbon window tint. Then price, how much does it cost? That's more mid-funnel. So high intent means they're ready to like call you. Pricing and cost keywords are like they're doing research. Legal compliance, window tinting laws, so I wouldn't do that. Specialty tinting, so if you do mobile window tinting, I don't know if you do mobile. That's a big keyword. Like if you don't have mobile and you do mobile, you should have mobile. And then competitors, I wouldn't do that one. So I'm just gonna copy the ones that I think are decent. Tint type, again, I don't know your tint type. I'm not gonna get that granular. I would put some cost ones, see what happens. They're not gonna cost too much. And then specialty, screw it. Let's see what happens. And then I'm gonna put here, remove the emoji from these. Mobile towing. I mean, towing is like inherently mobile, so it's kind of like saying like ambulance near me. Like, well, mobile ambulance. Like that's a terrible example, or that's an aggressive example. Like some things are mobile. Like is the plumber mobile? Like yeah, mobile plumber. Like the plumber is inherently a plumber. So then what you can do is you can take these keywords. I'm not gonna add these for you. Oops. I'll text these to you so you can have them. And then I'm making a Loom video so you can actually reference this. But what we want to do now, and this is like this is too much. You can actually just paste them and see what happens. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this a step further. I'm gonna go to the keyword planner. I'm gonna go to search volume and I'm gonna paste these and I'm gonna get started. Oh my goodness. Oh. There you go. There we go. So this is just gonna give us data about like what are people looking up anyways. So the number one keyword is window tinting near me with 550,000 monthly searches in the United States. So as you can see, I have it here to the United States. We can actually change it to like your specific area, which I did not even know. This is kind of new to me. So if we just look at Arkansas, oh my God, that's crazy. It'll give us but that's a state. It's still huge, right? It matters, but it doesn't matter because it's a ratio. Like if it's the highest keyword in the United States, then it's the highest keyword in Arkansas the state, which is going to be the highest keyword in your area. But that's actually kind of crazy. Let me see what happens if I add like, I don't know your area like that, so I'm just gonna do Houston and see what it looks like. Save. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Pretty awesome. I didn't know you could do that. Take a screenshot of this. And it gives you the bids, like how much a bid costs. Oh. Did it? No. Keyword planner can target by the actual area now. I have the Houston area and the volumes cost. Avi still a estimate. I mean, and these are still estimations. What's really cool too is like 3 months change. So for example, window tinter near me has a 24% increase in searches in the last 3 months. So this is trending up. So you want to have this keyword. Ceramic window tint near me is up 100%. Don't know why, but it is. And then you might find some things that'll be negative. In this case, year over year change for vehicle window. It's just the same keyword. But like if you have a service that's trending down, it's like, ooh, maybe we shouldn't do that. So yeah, I would add at least these keywords. Some of them don't have that much, like legal window tint near me. Tesla window tint has only 10, SUV, etc. But I would add that. So I would keep everything phrase match. I think that's fine. So let's go back into the audit here. So then let's check out the ads themselves. NW Arkansas. Technically, you can't have caps, like all caps. Uh, yes, I can look at it, Phantom. So the fact that you're getting away with NWA, like usually you have to put like N and then lowercase w space capital A. So that might be an issue. So your ads might not run because of the capitalization. Just FYI. Let's see where you're taking it. Oop. Attention, Northwest Arkansas. Increase privacy, stay cool, and turn more heads guaranteed. No more awkward eye contact at red lights. Before, after. Quick quote. Top 5 reasons. This is not the worst landing page in the world. I'll give you that. It's not also the best either. It's like so-so. But a lot of times with a search-based business, with a need-based business, like if somebody needs window tinting, they're going to be like, I don't actually care what it looks like. Where's the number? How can I call them? I probably would just put a phone number somewhere. Like the first thing you want, where it says attention, Northwest Arkansas, on the left-hand side, put get a quote button with the form, and then call now. Just if somebody really wanted to immediately, I know you have it on the top right on the header, but just add it. Like, don't give people an excuse to. And I would actually put the quote. Yeah, nice. So it's an anchor link. That's good. Northwest Arkansas, and you have the area name. So it's just, I give this like a design wise not that great, but copy wise and design wise like a 6. Like this is not bad. 6.5. So the landing page is decent. Let's check out the actual headlines. On the headlines we have. You have a pinned one, which is interesting for Northwest Arkansas, I suppose. Premium window tint, lifetime warranty. I would fill out every single, again, use ChatGPT. Hey man, thanks. Not bad for a first try. It's really not. I would fill out every single headline, every single description. Oh, let's see if you added the call extension. The call extension is probably the most important piece of your ad because it adds the little phone number to the ad. So if somebody's really looking and they're like, the first one that has a phone number I can click, I'm going to call, on the ad side, they don't even go to your website. So make sure to add your call extension. The rest kind of don't apply to you. Site links, maybe. So yeah, the ad needs help, like a lot. So go in there and fix that up. ChatGPT for ideas. And Google Ads, for the most part, I think they actually do it for you too. Let's see. But it pulls from your site. So sometimes if your site's not like super optimized, it's not gonna know what to suggest. Let's see. You can already add negative keywords. So like if there's things like, for example, supplies, how to, what else would be jobs. You can add them as negative keywords so you don't appear whenever somebody searches it. Location, and I think that's kind of it. Oh, well, we can get more crazy. So we can look at the conversion. So let's see if you have conversion set up. Conversion summary. So you do have a request to quote if it's connected. I don't know. The other conversion actually you want to add is the call. And that's so that when you're looking at your data, you can see, well, if I spent $200 and I got 3 conversions, I know how much it's costing me per conversion. It's not exact, but it helps. So yeah, you can set that up. A little bit more technical. Tools. I think that's pretty much it. So overall, it's a decent campaign. You would waste a little bit of money. The keywords weren't they didn't have a big range, so I think adding those keywords will help a lot. Ads weren't great, but you can add that. So with the adjustments that I just mentioned, your campaign should perform better, like a lot better. So yeah, I would add that in and then see how it goes. But that's campaign setup, as I mentioned. Like a lot of the stuff is like, well, what happens when you hit this scenario? So that is the review, and yeah, thanks for letting me audit it.